Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us not to fear any power or authority as long as my power remains and my power never ends. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us not to fear titan sustenance as long as my storehouses are full and my storehouses are never empty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already set your share of your food, your money, your sustenance. So don't tire yourself here with stress and anxiety for your future earnings. Doesn't mean don't tire your limbs, but don't tire your heart with worry. Your hands and legs must work while your heart puts their trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that I created you to worship me. So don't play. Put your trust in me. I guarantee you your sustenance, your daily bread. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can create the earth and the heavens and all that is in it so effortlessly, do you think it will trouble Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to simply send a loaf of bread your way? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us don't be stressed about tomorrow's provisions just like I haven't asked you about tomorrow's deeds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, O son of Adam, I love you, so love me. I will bring comfort to your heart and soul. Don't burden your soul and carry anxiety for the future because it remains in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if the shaitan threatens you with poverty, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help. No one can help you or understand what you're going through except the one who has made you. Many are so desperate to talk to a celeb for a minute, but so sad we can't hold a conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our sujood. For everything you lose na, you have some or the other substitute. But if you lose Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na, you have nothing to replace Him. Your soul can never be at peace without the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Pray until your situation changes. Miracles happen every day. Never stop believing. Make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala your king. Do you think a king so powerful and generous, full of mercy and kindness, will not answer his slave's desperate call? Allah is so loving to us. Do you think He will ignore your du'as? He has blessed you with so much that you didn't even ask for. Remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens doors for you that no one can close or shut down or lock you out or block you from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for you.